So I've been thinking about curating a show around the theme of boys for many years. So eventually I got a chance to do it in my own space since last year. And I have been doing a lot of research and studio visits for over the past couple of years, and I've been visiting a few artists like Wolfgang Tillmans and Apichatpong Weerasethakul and a few Chinese artists. So after those years of research, I've been collecting and gathering a few materials and works that I think are pretty nice for a show. So as you can see in this exhibition, I'm trying to portray the man in the 21st century, especially the past first decade, and redefine manhood and the man's social role and characters in the societies. So that's one of the most known pieces by Beijing-based young artist Liu Chuang. In the past couple of years, Liu Chuang has been collecting belongings from passerbys, like strangers. He come across a stranger on the street and he bought all the stuff from the guy and laid them out on the planes. So to me, it's most like the most abstract and most concrete, thorough portrait of a man from a contemporary society. Without seeing a man, you can tell who he is, what he is. Well, for this exhibition, Wolfgang Tillmans and Apichatpong Weerasethakul are the main inspiration for me because they have been my remote mentor for many years since I was still in the universities, and Wolfgang has been exploring this subject for 20 years, and I feel a strong need to bring him to the context of China. So I've been contacting him to see if there's any chance that he can produce one of his signature wall installations for this exhibition, and eventually he agreed. I'm very pleasant. And he produced a wall installation that's composed of 8 pieces made between 2000 and 2010, which reflects man's life and the subculture around him. And for Apichatpong Weerasethakul, I know him from his feature film Tropical Melody, and I think that's the most thorough investigation of a man's innermost world so far I have ever seen. And the piece I brought to the show is an intersection between the Tropical Melody and the other feature film he made in 2006 called The Syndromes and the Century. So the show is almost like portraying a man from within. It's most like the analysis of a man's inner life. Chen's work is very much inspired by Derek Jarman, the late British filmmaker's work. One inspiration is Blue, the director's last film, and the other is his diary book called Modern Nature. So in this film, he filmed a lone guy driving a car adorned in flowers in the night journey, and there's a voiceover repeating all the flowers' names in the book that he encountered.